Okay, good day everybody. We are back in Hogwarts Legacy. Last time we found a new part of the canvas to add to the triptych. We upset Sebastian by saying the wrong thing, but yeah, anyway. We also repaired the bells in the bell tower of Hogwarts. That was quite fun. And then finally we got evidence needed to report the Ashwinders to Officer Singer. Whether they get arrested or not, I can't imagine they will do. But you never know. Anyway, let's see. What are we going to do today? Surprise meeting. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Last I talked to Poppy. Anyway, she was worried about the snitches visited to meet her at the Forbidden Forest. That's not too far from here, actually, is it? Oh, yeah, you have to go to the world map. Oh, that's much further than I thought it would be. Let's just teleport to the West Forbidden Forest. Oh, that's right, we were going to talk to the centaurs, weren't we? Or try to. I imagine that's what we're doing here.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They'll understand. They won't like this. They won't, but let's just calm her by saying they'll understand.
Once we tell them about the snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Centaurs are known for being wise. Don't know any more than the rest of us. Oh, let's just say they've been known for being wise.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Oh. Frame rate. Wow, fantastic slideshow.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
And how do we find you?
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone.
Perhaps.
What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Yeah, I dropped 1,000 frames then. Isn't moonstone common?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
He was annoyingly cryptic. I trust him, centaurs know things. I do actually trust him. So yeah, sure.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned.
I don't trust him because he's a centaur. I trust him because he didn't kill us.
I'll let you know what I find.
But anyway, okay, so that's this quest done for now? Is that what you're saying? That is what you're saying. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to do the Headmaster Speaks. I was kind of hoping to do a bit more of that quest, but we will. Not Hogsmeade, Hogwarts, please. I've forgotten how we get there. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, more Christmas trees.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Oh, another demiguise moon.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Oh dear. Okay, here we are.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay, we still got the Daily Lion keys to find. I have been looking the whole time, and that's how I found that demigod statue. But and then we still got the Sky's the Limit, but we can't get it there yet, so kind of irrelevant. I guess I'm gonna walk around until we get some more mail.
How will I get access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Okay, the Polyjuice plot. I need to speak to Professor Fig about how to get into the headmaster's office. The keepers have something planned for me there.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Okay. That isn't a data line thing, is it? No. Bazillion. There is a chest there though. How do I get that?
Revelio.
Well, anyway, let's go talk to Professor Fig. We'll see what Natty... We'll speak to Natty a little bit later. I'm kind of intrigued now that we've started this this quest. I'm intrigued to enter the Headmaster's office. I swear the minimap was telling me to go this way, but now it's saying no. It's saying go this way. See what, I'll meet you when I found something interesting. Okay, I didn't find anything on the travels here, so... Oh, we're just going to go and speak to Professor Fig. Unless there's anything... No. Okay.
I hope I... Professor Fig! The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the Headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The Headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the Headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the Headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Drinking through the mask.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Rightio.
Now to find the Headmaster's house elf.
Speak to Madame Kagawa about Scrope. I've taken the Polyjuice Potion and now I need to find Madame Kagawa. She may know more about the Headmaster's house elf named Scrope.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's best. Oh, really?
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
What could the Headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah, that's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Wow, I think I'm doing a very good job of being
Well, there's one for my diary.
Professor Black. I can't use the Revelio.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Oh, it's quite funny.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I have a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do. That would be unwise. Let's say that would be unwise, because although please do would be funny, it's probably going to give her an idea that we're not him.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Wow.
What do we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I need to speak to Headmaster's house elf group to learn the password to my office.
Open? Where are your manners?
The Great Hall. I think that's this way.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Everybody seems to know.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Oh.
I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh. Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling secret matters, and I don't miss him. I think this is probably the one that...
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
She gonna say anything?
Wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Oh, we'll see.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Yay, Hufflepuff.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
You dare question me? I've changed my mind.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's still strength, it's still my family's reign, it's still purity of blood. Probably.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Oh, poor Scrope. Oh, what the... He belched as he disappeared.
Potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh, no, it's me who belched. I thought it was the elf. Hide as the polyjuice potion wears off. I need to get away from the crowd as the polyjuice potion wears off.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Indeed. Free. Okay, so we could technically deviate right now, but I don't want to. I want to continue on with the main quest for now. Although, oh, Natty's right here. I should speak with Natty how she's doing since I helped her and Mr. Rate escape the Ashwinder's hideout. Yeah, I mean, as she's right here. And if it's just a conversation, then sure.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
She should be proud of you. Her concern is warranted. I mean, it is, but she should be proud of you too.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Are you looking to avenge his death?
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
How's your mother doing?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
What would your father think of what we've been doing?
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm so sorry, Nat.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Indeed.
Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Okay. Alright, let's see about fast travelling up to the headmaster's office. If we can. Trophy room's that close? Looks to be. Oh god, that made me jump. Oh jeez. Wow. Getting really fed up with the humming. Okay, we've got some new stuff here. 15th of February 1851. This morning's crystal gazing was most discouraging. I was initially thrilled to see the Ministry of Magic in my future. The atrium appeared to me clear as day. I always dreamed of working there. However, as the atrium dissolved into a sea of brooms, endless rows of them, my elation turned into despair. I am destined for a future in broom regulatory control. The tedium would rival the song of a whooper for my sanity. For now, I must accept that I am simply not naturally inclined towards divination, although perhaps I have some subtle skill that I can sense that. Likely so. Oh, it wasn't a chest we needed to hide from. Fair enough.
Revelio.
Oh, I heard a ding in the very distance. I'm getting closer to it.
Aloha Mora.
Lovely stuff.
Revelio.
Yeah. I hear the ding. High Society Fedora. I swear I saw like a letter or something. Maybe it's up. Don't know. Can't carry any more wig and wheel potions. Oh, there it was. Darling sister. Delighted to receive your recent owl. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising to the challenges presented by not only the students, but also a certain headmaster. Your patience knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all that you've done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all he needs. I confess, I'm glad that his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest brews. Marvellous how he spins it. You're the first lucky ones. Nevin mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Well, I must be off. Apologies for the short note. Seems the youngest has got herself into a bit of a predicament. Tossed the garden gnome into the neighbour's irritable plums again. Anyway, I hope to see you at the holidays. Sending my love, G.
Revelio.
Unidentified hand item. And unidentified neck item. That's the wig and wheeled one.
Aloha Mora.
Hello, Homora. Oh, that's nice and easy. Ding.
Revelio.
Okay, any more wig and wheeled. Twilight cloak. believe we've had that one before. Gold-rimmed circular spectacles. Professor Hackett. As discussed, I've corresponded with my goblin acquaintances in Gringotts. All have condemned Ranrock's actions, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others and his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I'm inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Respectively, Asop Sharp.
Revelio.
Craven Cloak. Not sure we've seen that one before. Actually sounds like we're getting further away from the dinghy. Oh no, now we're getting closer again. Cool.
Revelio.
Okay, so that's the direction we should be going. So what's in this direction? Oh, what the... Okay, so we've got to do something in order to get in there.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Nice.
Revelio.
Ding.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Sleeping portraits. Not all the headmasters and mistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. Is that Merlin? Oh, I'm sorry.
Revelio.
The Sorting Hat. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as a means by which students would be placed into one of 4 schoolhouses. Skilled at legitimacy. The Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities. Ah, there it is. It is also sleeping.
Alohomora. Revelio.
No more dinging. Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina, in particular, chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I am certain they are proud of you and all you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honour. Merlin helped me. Cygnus is now crawling and follows Articus about like an unwelcome shadow. Articus is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the internal snivelling of Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage. Ursula.
Revelio.
More wig and wield. A back item. Fur-lined cap. And some monies. Where's this thing in? Oh, it's above me. Okay. Regal Black.
Revelio.
Why can't I? Is that a secret door type thing? Maybe.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What will I find in the book?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the Headmaster's nose all this time?
Apothecary receipt. Cure boils, 1 vial.
Revelio.
See, hair tonic, mustache wax, wood, pondium pomade, chrome pearl, handled, back scratches, gold handled, toxicide, paid in very small part, remainder of the bill to be billed to the ministry for his hair. Great. Have a cup of tea.
That must be the pedestal. Where am I?
Whoa.
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Oh wow, I love this.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh dear. The Grim Reaper's here. Oh my god. Make your way through the town without being seen. I'm to find Nim among the ruins of this strange town, but where is she? Has she avoided death? Okay. This is really cool.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Uh-oh. Oh no, okay, okay.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Oh, move very slowly in the water. Oh. Okay. Is he going to randomly show up? What?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Death Dark Mongrel. Ah, so we got mongrels to look out for as well now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Okay.
That's where I need to go, but
Oh.
I need to find a way past them.
Okay. Bear in mind, I'm not changing my speed. The character just goes slow sometimes, like this.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Don't need any more wiggle wield. Okay. So we are actually going to do some battling, are we? Again with the slow walk.
Now's my chance.
There we go.
That's the way forward.
I've been given a cloak that will protect me from death as I make my way to find them. So now I'll be able to...
I think I'm invisible.
Okay.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Okay. Oh, right, we've only got... Fuck! We've only got 4 spells. Yeah. But perhaps it's the only 4 we need. Yeah, I quite like this art style, it's quite nice. Complete the battle in 50 seconds. Wow, this is really loud. Oop. Oh dear. Is that me dead? Yep. I don't know why it's really loud.
Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender.
Nice.
Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor.
Oh, I was trying to do pulse. Hang on.
Defender.
Oh, it wasn't charging.
Descender. Defender. Bombarder.
My lord, it is loud. Ah. Oh my god, would you... And as soon as I'm ready to do it, they're like... Hit the wrong ones. Whatever. Ah, you know what? This is gonna cause me to die if I keep doing this. Let's just carry on. What's the ancient magic do? Oh, it's normal. Okay.
Bombarder. Defender.
Whatever. Cast it faster, please.
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
Do I mean? Cast it faster. I'm pushing B as soon as it... I'm getting really annoyed now. Oh my god. Alright, let's just have one of you. And that didn't count. Are you shitting me? Got a minute. Come on, dog. How's it? Oh my god. It... Let's just move on. I'm not even... Right, what we got to fight here? Grim Reaper himself? Oh, a troll.
Defender. Bombarder.
Ow. Oh, another troll.
Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulso. Defender. Protego.
Oh.
Bombarder. Bombarder.
Defendo, Descendo, Depulso. Bombarda. Defendo, Depulso, Bombarda.
The our spells regen really quickly.
Depulso. Descendo.
Okay, next area. Again, I'm not going slow, it's the characters decided to make it cinematic or something, I don't know.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Right, okay. Would also this allow us into the third trial? Well, technically, is this the third trial? I guess so.
Far from finished. Pass through the mourners.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve.
Neve. We won't be the same without her.
She's gonna walk away, apparently.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Ooh. Resident Evil reference. Witness Neve's Fitzgerald's memory. It won't let me hold up. Alright.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Oh my.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Is she gonna cry into the... I guess so.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Ah, back in the map chamber. Return to the map chamber. Speak to the newly arrived keeper.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was fascinating, it was disturbing. Ah, it's fascinating.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Wield a Deathly Hallow is the achievement I've got. Right, so we're going to wait around for in case an owl turns up. Otherwise, we're going to end the part here. It's been a very interesting part. I did get a little bit salty with the that trial there, but it was really interesting, the whole...
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Oh, that one didn't play. Let's see if I can get it to play. Inventory. Is that the one? It's here somewhere. Collections? No. Outpost. It wasn't Hecate. Who was it? Is it Weasley? It was Weasley, wasn't it? Deck details me that he shared with you an experience with the Phoenix. Please check in with him when you get a chance. He has an idea for you that I thought might be worth exploring. Was that the one? I guess so. Bit annoying it didn't play, but whatever. Is that everything? Actually, if I go to the quest, will it tell me It was that one, yeah, okay. Bibbidi. Right. Okay, well, we'll decide what we're going to do next time in the next part. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this part. Have a good day, everyone, and hopefully speak to you soon. Bye.